Hello, this is Dennis with Racine-Web Design. Earlier we created this new product, and now I want to go through and show some of the more advanced things that we can do once this product is created, or even during the creation process. So to edit this item, we're going to look for this yellow wrench and screwdriver that's usually right where the title is, and depending on the layout of your site it may be in a different location, but in our case, we have the product title over here in the pricing box. So from here, we can click on this, and then initially we get the quick product editor. In here, we can change all the basic settings and options for this particular product, including the product name, pricing, whether it's on sale or not, sale expiration date, the categories. And we can also set our suggested items here. This would be a part number list of other items that are associated with this particular item. We just put them in there as a comma list. And we can also set the availability of the item. If this item is suddenly become unavailable and you don't want someone to be able to purchase it, we would set it to being purchase exempt. If we want to hide it from the public but still maintain all the information that goes along with it, we can set it offline. Now, we can only change our basic information here. We want to do things like change images or add additional product descriptions and that sort of thing. We need to go into the full edit. To do that, we're going to click on this go to full edit button up here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And here we see pretty much the same screen that we would have seen when we first created the part from scratch. So nothing has really changed here. Again, I can add additional photos in here by either uploading new photos, or I can select photos from the server itself. A nice trick here when you're looking for your images. If you're not sure of the name but you know you've uploaded it recently, you can click on the little date icon here, and what it'll do is it'll go out and it'll get the most recent images that have been uploaded to the server. And so I can see, okay, well, these are my more recent images that I've uploaded, and so I can grab and use one of those if I so choose. To make an image associated with this product, we just click on the green select image, and then it'll show up as an additional image in there. You can have any number of images per product. Over on the detail screen, you've got some additional options in here. Quantity text, if the product is sold by the case as opposed by the unit, you can put in customized text here. The sort code. This is a manual way for you to sort your items. If there's certain items that you always want to come first on the list when someone's seeing this item amongst other items, then you want to change this sort code to something that would come before the default of ZZZZ. Then keywords. Keywords are not to be confused with meta tag keywords. Keywords are kind of a hidden field that is only used when someone is actually searching within your website. So let's say, for example, that there's a common misspelling for the product that you're selling, or an abbreviation. You can put that abbreviation or misspelling in here, and if somebody typed that in the search within the site, they would still find this product. But in nowhere does this information ever get displayed to the end user. Custom searches for most people don't apply, so I'm not going to go there. Again, the suggested items we touched on, that is the same as what we saw in the quick edit. The purchase URL, don't worry about that. That's for custom shopping cart integrations. Then we have some of our price information here. In some cases, if we're exporting this information, having product costs, processing time and whatnot becomes relevant, and it's only when we're doing some exporting. So for the most part, you don't really need to concern yourself too much with anything else in here, except maybe non-taxable. If it's a non-taxable item, then you're going to check that on. Part options. This is where we can create or select from existing part options. This is mostly used for things like color, so that you can have an actual color selection. So if we wanted this to have this predefined color selection, which I'm not going to get into how to create these here today, but there'll be another video on that. I can just select that, and then now these color selections will be available to this product. Additional detail. This is another useful functionality when you want to have some templated information to be associated with all your items or a group of items. You can set up templates here that you can select from, or you can even just create a one-off template here. This allows you to easily manage a lot of products that maybe have special shipping requirements, or maybe even free shipping, or just some other disclaimer that you may want to have go along with that particular item. The pricing box works pretty much the same way. It's just its location is different. This is actually the additional detail would be below the description typically, depending on your template. And then the pricing box is another space that we provide within the actual pricing box for that information to be contained. Availability we touched on earlier. This is where we can get into a little bit more detail. And if something is purchase exempt, we can actually put in the reason why. If we want to be able to tell the user this will be available in the third quarter of this year or something like that, we could put that information in there. And then we've got shipping. These are important if we're doing auto calculations for shipping, weights, heights, measurements, and or flat rate for this particular item. And then meta tags. This is for your search engine optimization for the products. We do recommend that these be customized per item to optimize your SEO placement. The keywords are now pretty much not used anymore, but the description is still very important, and it should be pretty close to what you have as an actual product description. And that's it. And when we're done with this, we just click Save Changes, and then we can exit out, and our item is now complete.